This is T&K's timepiece. On both turns, after he made the turn, he started off gating, then went into a trot or a canter. There's a gate. That was a trot on that transition. Now what we're trying to do is get him to canter. That's our preferred method of getting them to work in the round pen. We want them to canter. Derek just asked him for 2 eyes. He backed off, letting him stand there for a minute. Now he's not giving the 2 eyes. Good calm colt. He got spanked when Derek first sent him off, but you see he's not really afraid of Derek's tools. He understands the difference between when he's supposed to do something, only he canters better one way in the round pen than he does the other. I'm sure you noticed that as you was watching. This is a good young colt. He got bumped aside for some other projects that we had to get done. Derek's worked with him in the round pen. Derek had him up, was getting ready to do some other things with him, and he got bumped aside, but he's a good young colt. Gelding. Derek was just telling me that he knows he's been ridden out on the trail twice. He's following Derek even though the rope's dragging the ground. He's more following on his own than he is. He's not being pulled, other than there's the pull of him following after Derek. Derek just got him up out of the pasture this morning. He's been running out in the pasture with the other horses. He's not a dominant horse at all by any means. He's one of the down on the pecking order, pretty low. Derek's got him yielding his hindquarters. Not even touching him. He's just shaking the stick at him. Spinning on his front legs good. Yielding the hindquarters good. Bumped him there a little bit. Spinning on the front good, yielding the hindquarters. Had you already taught him that, Derek?
A little bit. I worked with him like a day or two.
You worked with him a day or two teaching him that. Getting him to flex. Flexing the other way from the offside. Derek's getting a saddle on him. This is not a second take or anything like that. This is I just turned it on. Derek walked to him, started putting the saddle on him. It's kind of cold this morning. Stood there quietly to be saddled. I was gonna step on this horse, and I decided that I was too heavy for him. Derek's much more agile than I was, so he went up there and showed me how it was done. Even though he's in a cross ties, he's still standing quietly for being mounted. Just because they're in a cross ties don't mean they're going to stand still. Okay, Derek, step off of him. Thank you, sir.